These are the AirPods Max, and as much as I want to love them, they're actually quite disappointing and not to mention overpriced. The sound quality of the AirPods Max are definitely upper class. I'm no audio expert or audiophile, but they sound really good and you won't be disappointed with the sound quality on these AirPods. And what adds to the experience is the fantastic transparency mode, which literally feels like you're not even wearing the headphones just because of how much you can hear. And the noise cancellation is still really good, even though rumor has it that Apple has kind of ruined the noise cancellation with one of the last updates, but I didn't own these before that update, so I personally wouldn't know. These are also really well built. Like, they're heavy, they feel premium. Even the way the buttons work, the way the aluminum feels. The ear cups also feel really nice and soft. One of my favorite features of the AirPods Max, and one of the reasons why I got these, was because of the Apple ecosystem and the easy pairing between all of my iCloud devices. I just had to pair these to my iPhone and I was set. I could use it with my Apple Watch, with my Mac, with my iPad. Of course, sometimes the auto switching is a bit hit and miss, but most of the time it gets it right. I was actually quite surprised by the battery life of these headphones as well. Like, I charge these maybe 2 or 3 times a week. Full packed days of video editing, media consumption, and things like that. There's so many good things about these headphones. There's so many reasons I want to love them, but there's a long list of things I hate about them that I think you should consider before you even think about picking a pair of these up. And this is coming from an Apple fanboy. I literally have everything Apple. The comfort of these headphones is not as I expected them to be. Like, sure, they're comfortable. You put them on, they feel nice, they fit well. But after long periods of time, because of how heavy they are, they start to weigh down on the top of your head, squeeze your ears, and they become quite uncomfortable. Now, I have had worse experiences in the past with even lighter headphones, but considering the large price tag on these, it's not great. Like, I wish Apple made these a little bit lighter. Like, I would rather these have been plastic than metal, just so they could be a little bit more comfortable and a little bit easier to wear for long periods of time. Now, with the software, I've been having quite a few issues. Now, I didn't mention before the auto switching is kind of hit and miss, but even the issues with the noise cancellation. Now, I haven't owned these for very long, but a lot of people have been complaining that the noise cancellation has not been as good. That kind of sucks. I remember trying them in the Apple Store and the noise cancellation sounded amazing. It was very good. And then as I've been trying and using them around the house, I've used them a couple of times outside. The noise cancellation, it's been great. It's been better than my AirPods Pro, but it's still not been as good as I remembered when I tried them in the Apple Store. Of course, I may need to try in different environments and stuff like that, and the update might have fixed some things. Now, another issue I have with the AirPods Max is that they charge via Lightning. Now, of course, this came out 2 years ago. Apple was deep into the Lightning kind of charging ecosystem, whatever you want to call it. You could easily add MagSafe to these things, or just switch to USB-C, and I guess we'll have to wait for the 2nd gen AirPods Max for that to even happen. Another big complaint I have is this stupid case. They're always on, whether you have them on your head or not. Like, yes, you take them off your head, they won't play anything, but they're still connected to all your devices and they're still using battery. Not that much, but they still are using battery. And if you want to put them to sleep so they don't use up as much battery, you have to put them in this stupid case and then you have to carry them around like this. Like, what kind of stupidity do you have to go through to design something like this and say, oh, there you go, you can now chuck it in your bag, you can now carry it around with you? Like, no, I'm not going on the tube in London or something with this. Yes, of course, you can go onto Amazon and buy some of those bigger bag cases. Because also another issue with the AirPods Max is the fact that they don't fold. They're literally just like this all the time. And even wearing them around my head, they're quite uncomfortable because I can only turn the ear cups this way and I can't turn them the other way at all. Like, they're just there and it's like... And the fact that when I take them off and I want to throw them in a bag, I have to use this stupid proprietary case, stick them in there, and then chuck it in my bag and hope they don't break or bend. If you're planning on using these for the gym or you just want to use them out for running and things like that, first of all, they're heavy, so don't even consider it. But second of all, they have no level of water resistance whatsoever. So if these get slightly wet, you're screwed. Not to mention, there's been a lot of people that have been telling me about issues with condensation inside the ear cups. Condensation is gonna destroy your AirPods Max, and these aren't cheap. And that segues perfectly into my last and final point, is the price. Now, yes, I did get these for £350, so it wasn't as expensive, and maybe I kind of could justify them being that much. But after having used them for almost a month, and after having tested them and used them for a number of different things, I don't think I would be comfortable paying £350 for these headphones. I'm sorry, but I can't recommend these. As much as I would like to, as much as I want to keep these, as much as I want to use them for my daily headphone needs, tiny little things that just make these headphones not for me. Like, maybe they are for you, of course. The main thing I hope Apple does with the 2nd gen is that they release a plastic version that's like at least half the price. Because 550 pounds for these? Nah, bruh. Apple's definitely made better products in the past. They made this iPad, and I made a video about why this is the best iPad you can buy right now. Check it out by clicking the video right here. Make sure you click it, you go watch it, you like it, you subscribe, you do all of those wonderful, beautiful things. Actually, if you like it, it doesn't matter. But make sure you click it because you won't regret it. But yeah, don't buy AirPods Max. They're overrated, overpriced. Buy this iPad instead.